Hello, my name is Althier Lazar, and I'm a professor in the Teacher Education Department at St. Joseph's University. My work focuses on the intersection between literacy and social justice, and I'd like to share with you some of my thoughts on research and some of the research projects I've been involved with over the last few years. I'd like to focus first on my research history and some of the questions that I've been lingering over the last few years. And one of those is, how do teacher candidates and teachers evolve in their ability to understand and teach students in underserved communities? And particularly, how do teacher education programs help teacher candidates see students' fullest literacy potential, understand the full range of factors that impact students, understand the cultural capital in the communities that surround schools, and understand how teachers use culturally responsive literature? And why am I interested in these questions? Because I think we have far to go in producing teachers who have the mindsets, knowledge, and teaching skills to help kids reach their fullest potential. My approach to research is that I consider myself a qualitative researcher primarily, although in many of my studies I have used tests of significance. But as a qualitative researcher, I like uncovering patterns of behavior, explaining typical patterns, but also explaining atypical patterns. I like capturing the meaning perspectives of individuals. I focus on explaining the factors that shape development. I like accounting for the range and variation of trends across a whole group of people, and particularly pre-service teachers, but also representative cases within the larger sample. I use surveys, interviews, field observations, and focus groups. And while I like using lots of words and quotations and vignettes, I also like using numbers and charts and tables. In terms of developing a research agenda, one of the most important suggestions is to actually follow your own passion. And think about all of those lingering, unresolved questions that you've had over a long period of time, particularly as they relate to how children learn and develop, how schools function, and what accounts for the ways in which children achieve in school. Think about knowing what has been done and not been done in the research. And it's very important to do your library research and figure out what studies interest you. It's important to build a question. It's important to know that your question evolves over time. Sometimes it changes as you collect data, and chances are you'll end up with a very different research question than the one you first produced. So I'm happy to leave you with some of my publications and a sincere good luck with your doctoral work.